the founder figures were sophisticated and gifted pedagogues. And they used methods that were valid and are still valid, of course, to this day, even though they are often eschewed today. But this period lasted just a few decades, a little bit beyond the Civil War, and then the combination of things happened. One is the advent of Darwinism, with specifically social Darwinism, and then a little bit after that, eugenics. And the other phenomenon, about which we hear much less, is a very, very natural and mathematically predictable one, namely that you accept these young people for educational purposes. You are successful with some of them, and some of them return back into their homes and communities and so on. But there's always a percentage where the family withdraws or disappears or dies out, or where there is no big improvement. And then as they become adults, what do you do with them? And so no place could be made and found in the community for them. So they began to eat up the spaces. And so after your first 5 or 10 years, maybe you can place 70% of the people in the community, but 30% remain behind. And another 5 years, to that 30% has been added another 10%, and it's 40. And that creeps up every year to the point where you have hardly any space left to admit people for the educational program. And some people have called it the silting up of institutions. That was not anticipated, and to this day has not been appreciated, that it was not, as the textbooks largely say, a failure of the pedagogic aspirations of the early founder figures, but that it was an inevitable result of the silting up process, that the institutions drifted into a custodial mode from a pedagogic, educational one.